All right. Come on in. 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 Let's talk about it. Come on in, everybody, man. You guys come on in. We didn't have a time set, but look, you guys come in. Let's talk about it. I'm going to wait a few minutes. Look, we got game day, man. This is weird on Tuesday, but it is officially game day. So come on in, everybody, man. The link is in the chat. We're going to talk about it, what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I'm just being honest. Got a lot of guys that are out. You guys already know. Man, what's up, man? Jay, what's the word, man? How you doing? Yeah, we got a lot of guys that are out. So, but the good thing about it, we got our quarterback, man. So let's talk about it, man. I just came on here just for you guys. We could talk about this game, little pregame action. The link is in the chat, man. Those who want to come in and talk about it. You guys know we've been doing the defensive coordinator videos this week. You know, it's a whole little situation going on. Yeah, I'm waiting on him, man. I'm waiting on him to sign too. B. James, where is it at? Oh, there we go. B. James, what's the word, man? How you doing? Steve, how you doing? So come on in, everybody, man. I'm gonna wait a few minutes for everybody to come in, and you guys can tap in. If you guys want to come in, it's all about you today. So come on in, everybody. Link is in the chat, and I'll wait a few minutes. I'll be honest, man. It's a lot going on, man. So okay, here we go. First caller up. Let's go, Uncle Boom. What's the word?
Hey, what's good, big bro?
Hey, man. Hey, we here, and we got another game, man. So the last game, I don't know what to expect, man. You can tell me what you think, but I just want to see the young guns get out there, man, and just really prove themselves. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you on that. To be honest with you, I don't even think Jaden Maava should play today. I just think the entire game should be on Hassan Longstreet. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I think the fact that some of us are concerned about Hassan Longstreet, I think that we should want to be able to see him and see what he can do, and I think that'll kind of take up some of that pressure for I guess him trying to sign somewhere else. Let him show what he can do, and we can kind of show that we can feature him for next season, and I think we'll be all right that way, man. So yeah, I agree. I agree.
I think that would be the best bet. I mean, not just for keeping him per se, but just for we want to see him play a whole game, and to pair him up with the young receivers that are going to be playing today. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? Just to
yeah,
start building up some continuity that way.
yeah.
That'd be great. And then I don't know about the defense or anything like that, but just to see all these young guys playing today, which is more than likely what's gonna happen, is gonna be good to see. I really don't see a high scoring game on offense from that perspective. Um, I just want to see what we have going into next year. You know what I mean?
No, no doubt. Defensively, man, of course, I'm not sure if even Anthony Luke is going to play, but I know Devin Tompkins, he's out. Even on the offensive line, you got Michael Benuelos out. I'm just, I want to see some of the young guns as well. Just kind of you guys like Ramos, Jaden Ramos, you guys who was on this
Yep.
show. I want to see guys like him. I want to see Cash Jacobson. I want to see
Yep.
some guys from the interior. Of course, Floyd Bukar. I don't know if Jakeem Stewart is going to play or not, but I do want to see some of those young guns just get out there, man, and just show what they can do. And really, to me, in my opinion, this is kind of like an audition for these guys, man, to really
Yep.
just show what they got. And we don't have a defensive coordinator yet, but audition for your defensive coordinator that's coming in. You know?
Yeah, I agree, and but I think Jakeem he's done for the year. I don't think he's coming back until
Yeah, yeah, he
they
had
start
surgery, I
training.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had surgery after the last game of the season. So,
yeah,
but yeah, no, I mean, today's going to be a great day for all the young guys. You know what I mean? I'm interested to see the big tight end. What's his name? The 6'8" cat from Georgia.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Um,
uh,
wait, say it again.
Walker. Walker. What's his Walker Lyons or what's his name?
Wait. No, 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 no. Walter Matthews. Yeah,
Walter
yeah,
Matthews.
Walter
Yeah, yeah,
Matthews.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see him play today so bad
Absolutely,
because
absolutely.
he's such a big target, and he's what 6'7", 6'8", 280 pounds or something like that.
He's athletic. I think he's 270. They were talking about putting him. Well, there was conversation. We never necessarily heard it coming out of the coach's
No.
mouth about being an offensive tackle or whatever. But He's just so big, man. You probably don't remember. I had him on this show, interviewed him, and I put up a basketball clip of him, man, doing like a windmill. He looked like
He can move.
Dominique Wilkins out there or something, man. So yeah, he's an extremely athletic guy.
So yeah, man. I mean, hey, today's gonna be cool. It's gonna be nice to see. I just hope that Lincoln Riley doesn't think he needs to play Jaden Maava the entire game. Like one quarter or a couple series, and just let Hassan Longstreet play the rest of the game. And I think that'd be really good because from what Rusty said, it looks like he's gonna be signing here pretty soon, more than likely after today or something like that. So
Hopefully he does. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so
At least give Maava, give us some separation. Let him get the
yeah,
first quarter maybe, and then bring him in after that.
yep, I agree. I agree, man.
All right, big dog. Well, hey,
All
I'm
right.
gonna take some more of these calls. I just came on here for a few minutes, man. Just do a little pregame action. And look, man, it's kind of weird, man. It's Tuesday night, but hey, it's all good.
Yeah, the game's at 6 p.m., right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tuesday evening, Tuesday night. Yep, yep.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy just to play a game on Tuesday.
it's crazy. It's weird. But
Yeah.
okay,
All right,
fam.
big. All
I
right, big
appreciate
glove
you,
fight.
man. Let's see who's next. Leon, what's the word, man?
USCJ, what's happening, man? Good to see you, brother.
Man, good to see you, big dog. How you feeling? Let me go ahead and pull up B Jenks. I think B Jenks, what's the word?
What's going on, fellas, man? How y'all doing?
B
Pretty
Jenks, what's
good,
happening?
man. We had to do a
What's
double
going on,
whammy real
Leon?
quick. How's it going, man? How you guys feeling about tonight?
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Leon.
Jenks. Uh,
Go ahead, Leon.
yeah, I feel good, man. I just want to see the young guys, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate, D Nick and some of the older guys that want to play tonight and, close it out the right way with their brothers and everything.
yeah,
But I want to see the young guys get showcased, you know what I mean? From the running backs to the wide receivers to Walter Matthews. I'm really excited to see him. I think if he gets some playing time, he is going to be a problem.
I don't think
Six
people realize how
seven,
athletic he is, man.
yeah, 6'7",
Yeah,
280 pounds. And if you go watch his high school tape, nobody wanted to tackle him. He showed he
no,
had wheels. He showed he can catch. You know what
yeah,
I mean? I just want to see it out of young guy. I want to see RJ Sermons on defense. I want to see the defensive backs man up. You know what I'm saying? 1 yard,
absolutely,
yards off the line of scrimmage, and let's see what happens. So that's what I want to see tonight.
absolutely. Big B Jenks. What about you?
Yeah, I hear you. I want to see the young guys too, but I think it's even more important that we walk away with the Alamo Trophy, man.
Yeah,
Especially going
we
to
got to get this double
yeah,
digits.
especially going into next season. Key positions like that, D Nicholson giving us some clock on defense. I think it's going to be important, especially in the first half since they're missing their quarterback. I don't know whether or not Waymore is playing, but defensively, we're losing our defensive coordinator. Like you said, Jay, you want
Yeah,
to put some out there on the field on that grass for your new DC coming in. We don't know whether or not they're going to promote Belk. We don't know whether or not they're going to bring in somebody. Everything is close to the vest. I don't even know if Lane will be calling plays tonight. Have you heard anything about him calling the
he,
plays tonight?
he's
Uh,
actually at the game. I saw him. I
Eric
saw him.
Henderson. Eric Henderson's calling the
Yeah, that's
plays
right.
now.
That's right. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I did
He
see.
is.
Yeah, he
Yep.
is. He is. I saw that. I did. He is. He is. Because at first, when I first heard that Lynn wasn't going to do play calling, I thought it was going to be Doug Belk at first. But then it's actually you're absolutely right, Leon. The,
And that's for the and you know what, Jay, that's for the best. It's best that they go ahead and let Lynn go ahead and go and join his new squad, and we just get geared up just to get Henny some experience. We never know, what might come out of it for Henny. I thought maybe they would give some of the duties to Belt also because he's called play before, but this is Henny's big chance to see what
yeah,
this defense is going to look like. But I'm more so of I want to see, what the offensive line going to look like. Are we going to be able to open up some holes for King Miller? We don't know whether or not Waymo going to play or what, but it's plenty of opportunities, like you said, for the young talent to get out there.
yeah, yeah. No, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, Leon. I think Coach Lynn was there. He left. I guess he left after that
Yeah.
announcement.
Yeah, I also heard that somebody was saying that it was Mark McCullen. He was saying that after January 1st, the buyout goes from 6 million down to 3 million. So I think that's why they made
They
the
tried to.
announcement
Yeah,
that Lynn was leaving.
they sped it
So
up a little bit. Yeah,
yeah,
so we'll see. I mean, Coach Henny, hey, this is essentially his audition. Maybe he could. I'm not saying he could be defensive coordinator, but who knows? We never know. I know Rob Ryan probably has some experience, but I've heard they've been interviewing they're interviewing people. I know a lot of people talking about Coach Pete from Texas,
Mhm.
but from my understanding, it's like they're having an actual interviewing process taking place. Like this is not, I guess it's not who everybody thought it was going to be like right off the top. They thought like, boom, this is going to be just Pete, but it looks like it's an interviewing process going on. Like, what you guys think about that?
Go ahead, BJ.
There's, should, you know, just take this
Is that me or is Leon? Is that me or is it?
Nah, that's B Jenks.
Oh, okay, B James, you kind of breaking up.
I'm breaking up, my man.
Okay,
Well,
you there
you
now?
I'm at
No,
work. Go ahead.
No, there you go.
now.
You good?
No, you good now. You
You
good
got,
now.
do I have an echo? Is there an echo?
No, you good now. Now you good. You
All
good
right, yeah.
now.
I think that's the best approach, though, Jay. You know, to bring in people, go through their due diligence because there's a lot riding on next season.
So
The only thing
what candidates you guys think though? I know a lot of people talk about Pete, but what other candidates would you guys consider when you talk about this? Because this is a big time job at the end of the day.
yeah, it is. It is. I keep hearing PK. I keep hearing Tony White that's down at Florida State, who was at
Oh
Nebraska.
no. Hey, when he
That's
was
what I'm
at
hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
yeah,
That's what I'm hearing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Jim Leonard, but you know, he might, you know, the coordinator, you know, might even be in the room. It might be a combination of Belk and Henry. We don't know, but I think they're doing the right thing, doing their due diligence by interviewing.
I,
Absolutely.
I agree. I think you can't just, go and just get the coordinator from Texas. You have to do due diligence. You have to interview everybody. You got PK, you got Doug Belk, you got Tony White, you got the defensive coordinator from Washington, who would be a good
Yeah,
fit.
I hear a lot of people talking
Um,
about him too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Michigan's old defensive coordinator, Wink, he's available. There's a bunch of guys you should interview, um, and see what happens. But you got to interview everybody. You just can't just grab a guy.
Yeah.
Right.
And Henny and Belk should probably be interviewed too.
Yeah.
Belk was a defense
Yeah.
coordinator in Houston.
Okay. Have you guys? I went back and looked at some stats. Have you guys looked at anybody's record as far as when they were a defensive coordinator?
I looked at PK. He's been
Okay.
a winner everywhere.
Yeah.
Top 20,
Yeah,
top
but
20
even with
everywhere.
that, even
I think
even
he
with that
finished at number
though,
32 this
yeah,
past season,
even with
round 30.
that though, I don't know why PK left Texas though, or why Sark asked him to leave. That's my
That,
only
that,
concern.
I'm wondering why too. The whole thing to me, you finished. It wasn't on your defense this year. I think it was more so on your
Right.
offense. If anything, they got
Yeah, that was
started.
the offense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
BJ, if you
So
look at PK's history and him being a defensive coordinator and Sark, one of them has a proven track record no matter where they go with no kind of ancillary
Mhm.
stuff that you would question them as a leader of men. You know what
Right.
I mean? So Sark firing him and then making the offhanded comment, which is not really professional either. I had to
yeah,
had to babysit the defense. I mean, that says something about your character, man. Just say something good about the man when he's walking out the door, and whatever happened, keep it behind closed doors. So
absolutely,
Yeah, I get what
absolutely.
you're saying. We'll see tonight, but I'm excited about the game tonight. Like you said, um, we'll see what happens. I think Riley is going to lean on that run game. We missed a lot perspective. We're missing Lemon. We're missing Lane. We're missing
I
Nick
know,
McCree.
man.
We're
That's why I
missing
said I don't
Walker
know.
Lyons. So
It's crazy.
yeah. So I think he's going to run that ball tonight and lean more so on the running game. I expect to see some packages from for Lone Street too. Add him a
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
to that run game, that RPO. So I'm excited to see what happens, and hopefully we come out with that W. But we do need to get that trophy tonight.
No, we got to, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take any last thing you guys want to say. I'm gonna take a couple of more of these calls that are coming in real quick.
the last thing
Nah,
I'm
man,
going
go ahead, man.
No, you guys
Yeah.
more than welcome to stay. I'm just gonna take them as while we on though.
the last thing I'm going to say is with Hussein Longstreet, I don't want to see no packages. I want to see him get like 3 quarters.
We haven't seen
Three?
no. But
Yes,
the thing
I,
about it though, B James, we haven't. We really don't. Of course, we know he has a potential, like a lot of guys. Malachi Nelson has a
Right.
potential, but you
Right.
never know what a guy really is until he really just get that. The packages is one thing. You see the little explosive plays, but you just see the guy be the great facilitator, come in there and try to move. We know what Jaden Mayava is. He's number one right now in the country right now in QBR. 3,500 yards or something like that. But we want to know, we could kind of know against a decent team what Hassan Longstreet actually is when he gets in there and move and groove. At least give him a whole second half. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Then I got to get out of here. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that, well, they're missing their quarterback too. It may be possible to pull it off, but like I said, if Riley feel like he can win this with Hassan Longstreet playing entire the second half, do it. But I think I think that what's going to even it out is that they're missing their quarterback too. But I appreciate you having me up, Jay, man. We'll be
Oh,
live.
yeah. Absolutely. Hey, what time you guys going live tonight? Damn, you breaking up
We're gonna
bad,
go
man.
out at 7 because we got to do. Yeah. We're gonna go out at 7, my man. I get what you all right.
Okay. All right, family. I'll holler.
Hey, USCJ, to be honest with you, I want the team to win, but I don't necessarily think we have to win. If we play all the young players, if Hussein Long, like you said, we know who Jay Maav is. Next season, he's gonna go into the season as one of the favorites to win the Heisman next year. So playing tonight really proves nothing other than we see the same guy we've been seeing all year.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdowns, leading the offense, being the field general.
No, I agree.
Hussein Longstreet, let's get him 3 quarters of work. Let's get him into the flow, get him into the wide receivers that he may be utilizing when Jay Maav steps off to the NFL after next year. I want to see the young bucks, man.
No, I do too. You want to hold tight for a minute?
Yeah,
all right, hold on. Cardinal and Bo, what's the word?
Hey, how you doing, USCJ? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great, man. Good to see you. Let me piggyback on what Leon said. Yeah, man, let's give Longstreet at least 2 quarters of football. Let him throw the rock, let him run the offense, let him go through the whole gamut of plays, man. Because not only is it a tool for him to kind of lay a blueprint for his future, for him to want to stay a Trojan and be a Trojan, but also just to see what he has.
Yeah.
Earlier in the season, all we did basically was use them for some bootlegs and just have them running.
Yeah.
And I still remember. I think it was a play against Notre Dame, where I think that was when he had a little run to the right. But I felt like, man, we could, he could have threw the ball at that. We can give him some versatility.
And that was pretty predictable too when they did that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If I'm a linebacker, I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's running to the left. So.
Yeah.
I just want to piggyback on that. I went to the Holiday Bowl in 2023, and I could see the energy on the sideline. So on a very basic level, I want to see energy from the players, man. I want to see guys that are hungry to get that shine. We're the only game, basically tonight. Everyone's going to be watching.
Yeah. Right.
A great platform for all these young guys. Leon mentioned we don't have to win. This is what I would say to that. If the win is a goal, I think this is a King Miller game.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think Waymo's gonna play too, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. If Waymo and King play,
just run it down their throat.
If you want that victory, I could see them having a strong performance, both of them.
Absolutely.
But overall, I do agree with Leon that, hey, man, let's get everybody some time, man. Let's let guys just eat, man. That's how you build. We always talk about building a culture. Well, to have a team, a championship team, man, you need everybody playing their part.
I totally agree.
I think all 3. We only have 3 running backs signed: Wormley, King Miller, and Jordan. So I think all of them going to get some run. But I think in terms of not winning the game, I think what I'm trying to say is, this is a time for us to showcase development. A lot of guys are sitting out. A lot of guys are talking about hitting the transfer portal. A lot of guys getting ready for NFL. This is a chance for us to see the development of the young players. This is a chance for us to see Hussein Longstreet for 2 or 3 quarters, so Jonas Williams can see, they do bring in a guy and they do develop him, and look how sharp he looks.
So I think I'm kind of agreeing with you on that 3 quarter. I think maybe Jay Maav for the first quarter. And let's go roll with Hassan for 3 quarters, man, just to really
definitely.
And if he make mistakes, I want to see how he bounced back from those mistakes. If you know how because we know what Jay Maav could do from those mistakes. He showed us in Texas A&M game last year that he threw a couple interceptions, but he showed us that he can close the football game and that's what's so impressive about Jaden Mahava. Can Hassan Longstreet do the same thing? That's what
Yeah,
we want. We want
we
to see
could
that.
treat it. We could treat it like an NFL preseason game where you let the starter come in, get a couple plays, and he's out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
hey,
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 tell her
fight
to throw,
on.
tell her to throw it that fight
Fight
on,
on right
man.
You got special
she
guest.
looks shy.
Special guest.
Yeah, she a little shy.
Absolutely. So,
One more.
yeah, man.
One more. Can I bring up one more topic?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I was on another show and I just expressed this concern, and I just want to be honest about my nervousness. So for example, if we do bring in PK, maybe in my mind, the fact that he was actually fired, maybe that gives us a little bit of leverage to hire him and then also say, hey, we need you to fill this position and then work with the current staff. What I don't want you guys is to break up the current staff.
Oh, see, I don't think that's happening based on the fact from a recruiting standpoint. These guys are the guys that we have, Doug Belt, Henderson. All of these guys are phenomenal recruiters, especially those guys. Now we know Sean Newell is probably out. You know, I brought a video. I showed you, talk to you guys about that. BYU is he's probably gonna go there and be the DC, and I don't blame him. I would leave too, but I think if you're being hired, you're gonna be hired for specifically what you're able to bring to the table as far as your scheme and implement that. But the position coaches, I think, all those guys need to stay. Now, how's Doug Belt gonna feel about that? You know, if he's gonna be given the opportunity, the fact that he's not even play calling tonight, I don't know. I don't know how because he was a defensive coordinator at the University of Houston, so I can imagine that he probably feels some type of way about that. But you know, I think it's a reason that they're putting Eric Henderson there right now. Eric Henderson, you know, he's had some experience. I don't think any DC experience, but I mean, you guys can speak on that. Tell me what you guys think.
Hey Jay, but doesn't Eric Henderson have the co-DC title?
Yes. And one thing I can say about Eric Henderson, he, you know, that dog work, the whole thing. He encourages guys. He gets guys up. And I think when you look at a coach, one of the things that I've always could remember about some of my coaches is that they inspired me, man, to do. You know, they brought the best out of me, and I think that's what you think about with a guy like Eric Henderson. He brings the best out of some of those guys, and so I don't maybe from that aspect they may be looking at it and approaching it that way too. So you guys can tell me what you think about it.
That's a good point. That's a good point, USCJ, because I think earlier this year we had a conversation where we talked about the personalities of Lincoln and Lynn. They're almost the same. They're both two cerebral guys, but sometimes on defense you might want that rah coach.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You might need that guy that's going to get in people's faces,
get in people's chests, and they
face. You might need to get in people's faces.
Hey, we talk about the toughness, man. Forget all this laid back, kind of lost in the sauce, you know, real reserve attitude. We need somebody that's gonna get up there. Like, if I was on that sideline, I'll be jumping all over the place on these dudes, man. You know, just and guess what? I can guarantee you, like, that's what they're gonna go out there. Some guys respond better to that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. You know something, Jay? You know, in terms of like, if Doug Belk isn't going to be named the DC and he might be a little upset, you know, the best way to take care of people, throw him some bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
So that's a great point. USC priority. Henny is also the first hire for Lynn's scheme at USC. He knows this defense best, probably most likely. So. Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree. One thing about it, I'm not questioning no moves that they do at this point. I think from what we see in the recruiting class, from what we see with Chad Bowden, the whole thing, I'm not questioning anything, and I'm with it. And Henny, I'm a Henny guy, so I'm sure you guys are too. The whole dog work thing, I'm for all that, man. So
it's also a great opportunity. It's also a great opportunity for us to get better.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna take a couple of more of these calls real quick.
All right, USCJ, appreciate you.
Hey, any last thing you want to say real quick? You got a score prediction? I don't even know what the
score prediction, man. Oh, you gonna do that to me? Let's go 28-17.
I'm with that. Yeah, that's cool. USC 28-17. All right, fella. Hey, fight on. All right, let's see.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing? That's why I'm a Trojan.
Doing good.
What's your name? How you doing?
I'm Conrad, and I'm have a few questions.
Okay, let's go. First of all,
So
let me
with
ask you, how old are you?
I am 11, and I'm calling from.
Unbelievable. You know your football then, huh?
Yes, I do
Hey,
indeed.
thank you for calling in. So
hmm
what's your question and what you got for us?
My question is with the Anton scheme. Why in 2024? Why were we not getting that much sacks and
Wow.
creating havoc?
Man, you are one of the smartest 11-year-olds I ever seen in my life. Man, you know what? I think, man, from an interior standpoint, some of the big guys, we weren't getting the pressure like we wanted to. If you notice early on in the season, Missouri State and a couple of those other guys, Georgia State, Georgia Southern rather, we were getting a little bit of pressure, getting a little bit of sack, and even against Michigan. However, as the season went on and progressed, we didn't see those guys getting penetration like we wanted to, and even maybe some of the linebackers not shooting the gaps like the way they needed to. And so, as a result, those guys weren't getting the sacks and the pressure off the end. So that's probably the most likely reason why. That's a great question. Leon, you had anything you want to say on that?
Yeah, and like Lynn always says, you have to be able to stop the run to rush the passer. And since we didn't do a good job of stopping the run, some of the opportunities didn't present themselves. Um, it the defense goes, the defensive line, the linebackers, and the defensive backs all play hand in hand. If one part of the team isn't doing their part, then the other part suffers. So I think that's one reason why we weren't able to get out after the quarterback and get turnovers like we should have been.
Anything else, young man?
Yes.
What you got?
In 2024, why wasn't like the what's it called, cornerbacks, like why were they not like covering good, like Doug Belk and Tevon Reed? Now the cornerbacks were much better this year with the Carlos Nicholson game, and because he's a tall corner, and he could get vertical high for interceptions, and in 2024 we did not see that. The only good corner in 2024 was Jalen Smith, in my
Oh my
opinion.
God, you are smart. Hey, and you see Jalen Smith, you see where he went in the draft, and to be honest with you, I think we kind of missed that, some of that this year. But I will say this: we saw young guys like Marcellus Williams. He kind of showed up. He's from St. John Bosco, a local guy. He kind of showed up and had a pretty decent year. We saw guys like Braylon Conley coming on, but DeCarlos Nicholson, as the year progressed, we really start seeing him really contest a lot of things at the end in the end zone and just all over. He was kind of guarding guys like a blanket. If you remember some of those things on Instagram or Twitter, USC was putting some of that footage of DeCarlos going back and forth with Jacoby, and I think we saw a lot of that this year. He was in a lot of guys' face, but I think this year, shout out to Coach Reed and shout out to Coach Belk. I think we're gonna see some more of these guys make major progress as next season comes through.
I agree with you on that.
All right. Hey, well, thank you very. You got some. Hey, some of your questions are better than other people's, man. I mean, you're unbelievable to me. So, hey, look, hey, don't make this your last time calling in.
And
I
USC, you better
won't.
watch out, man. A young man might get his own podcast going.
Oh my goodness. Hey, well, thank you for calling in, though.
Yeah. I hope to call in another day.
Hey, maybe you could come in and help me co-host one day. How about that?
I'll see about that.
All right, all right. Hey, well, fight on, all right?
Bye.
All right.
Right on.
Unbelievable. Let
That
me
was
take
cool,
this.
man.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
cool.
cool.
Paulie, what's up, my man? Paulie, you there?
Hello.
Paulie, how you doing?
Paulie.
Hello.
Paulie, can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know what happened. We got 11-year co-host, man. That's incredible. That kid is unreal. So yeah. So let's see. The link is in the chat. I'm not
Hey,
sure what happened, Polly, but you could come
hey,
on
Jay,
back in.
what do you think if we get a new DC, kind of piggybacking off the young man's question about the cornerbacks? you know, it seemed like we played very conservative in the first half until we got the lead, and then we started being a little bit more aggressive. If you think we get a different DC, do we see a more aggressive defense at the beginning of the game
I
when we play
think,
a lot more man to
and
man?
I'm not gonna lie, that was one thing, and we talked about this. We none of us could understand why they had a slow start. And let me shout out Polly. Thank you for coming on, Polly. And I want to get to Polly's questions real quick. But I did not understand why we started off slow. But then in some games, especially like the Iowa game, we saw these guys come on and just Anthony Lucas coming in and cracking heads. That was a very, very strange thing. But hopefully now, we can get the motivation. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not belittling or downing anything that Coach Lynn did. Shout out to him. Thank him for everything he's done. But I just think that you want to see us start better, man, to kind of complement our offense. And we've never played a complete game this season yet. I mean, it's just you kind of saw either the offense started good or maybe the defense started good. We just never saw a complete game. Polly, let me welcome you. How you doing?
Man, how you doing, man? Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of it to all of you guys, man.
Absolutely, man.
And
good to see
really,
you.
really good to see you guys as well. Really quickly, I'll make this quick, man. I'm really excited about these opportunities when these bowl games come up like this because it gives us opportunities to see guys like Marquise Gallegos, a guy that we normally don't
Absolutely.
see at all, who I think has tons of talent. Be able to kind of put themselves out there on display. It gives a chance to get these guys out there to really show what they're capable of doing in a game setting. And more so than ever, we're looking for those players to take that next step. And when it comes to Coach Lynn leaving, I understand it's part of the game. It is what it is. But you know what? We're at a point now in our journey that we're on is that if we need everyone to be in and all in when it comes to this vision. And I know it's a better opportunity for Coach Lynn. Eventually, if Campbell fails, he could easily jump in and get his dream job as the head coach, which is I know that's what he wants at his alma mater. Or he could take off somewhere else. That's what he's looking for. But you know what? Hey, a fresh start is always good, and our defense could possibly use that. Maybe we need that little bit of energy to get us to that next step. And maybe this is, like I said, God does things for a reason, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's a reason why. There's a reason why this guy's moving on, and we're bringing someone else in. I personally would like to see it, kept in house because I think those gentlemen are more than capable. I think you look at Coach Henney, who I think is ready. You
Yeah.
look at Coach Belk, who has the experience. I think those guys would be perfect to keep with that what we got that whole, like I said, that journey that we're on, to keep with that same vision and know what the goal is. But I'm a little worried about getting someone else in. I know that'll probably be that way, but we'll see what happens. All I know is I trust in the process always.
Yeah.
I believe in this whole staff and everything that they're about, and I know they're going to do the right thing for this university. Listen, guys, fight on, man, and let's go ahead and let's handle business tonight. And I wish you guys nothing but the best and be safe out there, man.
Hey,
Hey,
great
Paulie,
call.
don't hang up.
Hey,
Ho, ho,
Polly,
ho,
hey,
ho.
Yeah.
Polly, real quick. I'm gonna send you my address. I need that coat ASAP in the
I was
mail.
about to say the same
You hear
thing,
me?
Jay.
Hey,
I was
you
about
hear
to
me?
say the same thing. Where you get that jacket?
Hey, that is hard. Where you get
Yeah,
that from?
my mom bought it for me, man. It's like this. It's like it's a Nike something. I'll send you the picture.
Ask Mom's where she got that, cause I'm on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. I
like
love
that.
it, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I take that. Hey, I honestly, that means a lot to me, man, because it was nice. It was an unexpected gift, and one of those always mean the most to you. But one last thing I want to say about our coaches leaving, and don't take it as the wrong. Our fan base takes it as the wrong thing. Well, the hell with these guys and this and this and this. I look at it as a compliment that coaches from around the nation
Absolutely.
want our guys.
Yes.
And so we're doing something right. And that's the way you got to look at it, man. But listen, I'll get you that info on the jackets. You guys take care. I'll be launching some new stuff here soon too, Jay. So you know what? I got nothing but love for you guys, man. And be safe and Happy New Year, okay?
Hey, likewise,
Happy New
Polly.
Year, brother.
Stay blessed,
All right.
man.
Fight on,
Hey,
guys.
Fight on. Let's see. Stefan, what's up, big dog?
Hey, what's going on, USCJ? What's going on, fellas?
Man,
What's
I'm
going
good,
on?
man. How you feeling about tonight?
Oh man, I feel like we're gonna get the dub. I don't know if somebody asked you this already, but how do y'all feel about Deion Sanders coaching this game though?
He's not. He's not. You know.
Oh, he's
And
not. Oh, okay.
thanks for Leon reminding me about that because yeah, he was in the press conference earlier this week, and then I saw him when he got off the bus. I saw a picture, but I guess after he made that announcement, they just dismissed him, man. So
Oh,
yeah,
wait. I
yeah,
mean, that's how they did Lane Kiffin with Ole Miss. It basically
yeah.
said, it's nothing personal. I don't put, like you got to do what's best for you and your family. But at the end of the day, I feel like let's I don't want I hate to compare us to like the Yankees or the Dodgers or something like that. But when you had a top program like that, why would you want to leave? We California, you know what I mean? But I mean, you played there, that's your home, that's where your heart is. But I just didn't like. I think Young Tiny had said it like you basically like stringing us along, like you know what I'm saying. Figure out what you want to do, like don't sit there and you got one foot in and one foot out or whatever. It's like make your mind up because it's not fair to the kids that's coming in. And we need to go look for a DC or whatever if that's the case. You know what I'm saying. So make your mind up. So that's what was kind of frustrating for me.
You know, with him, I understand the part that he played for him. He want to go represent his alma mater or whatever. But I think part of the
And
problem
that's
with
fine.
yeah, I'm with it. I mean, hey, that's what you want to do. Go ahead. But I think part of the problem, his wife, I think being from Long Beach, she might not want to be out there in Happy Valley or whatever.
Right.
It's a different. So I think he probably was struggling with it. So hey, salute to him. We appreciate what you did. It's time to move on. We got another opportunity, man, to just let's just do the best thing for this team, man. I just really hope
Right.
that's what we do, man, and just really, because at the end of the day, we just want to see these guys. We got Coach True coming back, so let's get these guys built up. Let's attack the transfer portal the way we got to attack the transfer portal, and let's go get some penetration, man, because we should be in the college football playoffs. We could beat some of these teams, I believe, and it's
Exactly.
frustrating just not being there, man. To be honest.
Right. No, you ain't lying. Because it's like I'm looking at Oregon, and I'm just looking at man, like, and even some of the announcers are saying like, oh, Dan Lanning finna be on, because they gave up a lot of points. I mean, they get what 27 points to JSU or whatever it was, and but it was still like this is a what division, what is they Division 2 or something like that or whatever.
No.
Oh,
They division. They're in the Division 1. They won.
I mean, a Division 1, but I mean a lower conference though, right?
Yeah. They're P5, but I think is it Conference USA or Sun Belt Conference? I can't remember one of those conferences they're in.
Yeah, but I was just looking at it like y'all gave up, and they was busting on them like they was putting up points on them. So I'm just looking like Oregon is just over when it comes to the playoffs, BCS era or whatever. They choke artists. They good in the regular season for some reason. I don't know why, but when it comes down to the big games, even when they went to the BCS game against Cam
Yeah,
Newton, them they choked against them. They choke every time when they played against was it Jamin Wilson when they
yeah.
played against Florida.
No,
No, no, wasn't.
that was Auburn. It was Auburn, wasn't it? Auburn.
Okay,
Oh,
it
it
was
was.
one of
I
them
think it was
schools,
both of them. They played against Florida State and they played against Auburn. They
but
played against.
they choke every
Yeah,
time. Like it's
yeah,
like they can't get the job done. Like you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, like you said, I just hope some of these kids don't get deterred and be like, oh, I mean, we lost our DC. Like I think you said it, and a couple other people said it. Mark Hogan said it too. He was like, well, a lot of people didn't come to just play for Dan Lanning. They wanted to come, because of the culture and Chad Bowden and our new AD or whatever, what I'm saying? So hopefully we keep this class together and I've been hearing rumors that our boys gonna resign Hassan Longstreet, so that's a good thing.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you have any information on that, but yeah, so
No, I
but
heard
that's
the
all I
same.
wanted to
I heard the
say.
same thing. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
okay.
Hey,
But
you got
yeah,
to
man,
still.
that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, man, fellas, fight on. Next year we coming in, we finna go handle our business. It's playoff for Bucks next year, though.
All
Yeah.
right, family. Hey,
All
stay
right, all right.
blessed,
Y'all have
man.
a good one, man. Happy New Year.
Absolutely. You too. Fight
All
on.
right.
Hey, USCJ.
Yeah,
The other thing to think about too, if you look at the last 2 years, all the hiring that USC has done, every time it's been a home run. Whether it's
yeah,
Chad Bowden, Trovon Reed, Danton Lynn 2 years ago, Eric Henderson. So if you want to just give the team a benefit of the doubt, the higher ups who are making the
yeah,
decisions, our next DC is going to be that person. So
yeah. And if they do it internally, hey, so be it. I mean, we'll see what happens. Let's
Look
see
when
what
they
happens
got.
tonight. Let's see how inspired these guys are tonight on defense.
Look when they
Yeah.
hired Hanson. Everybody was like, "Why they hire him? He was the tight ends coach."
And
Blah,
he
blah,
was
blah,
he
blah,
was
blah.
already on staff, and he did a
Yeah,
phenomenal. But I
always
think,
on.
but that speaks to what I was talking about, the level of how he inspires the team. Like he got more out of these guys, man. A lot of people are absolutely shocked. You know what I mean? So let me take this one real quick. Allie, how you doing? I can't hear you, Alan. I can't hear you. I tell you what, you could come back in, and I'll wait for you to come back in. Okay. All
Might
right.
turn his mic on or something.
So hey, if it's somebody we have on staff already, so be it. I mean, I just want to see let's maximize the potential and maximize the talent and get the most out of these guys is what we want, man. We want to see these guys because at the end of the day, bro, like I know that these guys are, Cam Fountain was 4-star, Braylon Shelby's a 4-star. You got some of these guys that are, of course, we already see what Jakeem and we've seen what Floyd Bukari could do. But other guys like Cash Jacobson, Ramos, a lot of these guys are some quality football players. And like I said, if Indiana could get that with 3 stars out of those guys, we should be able to get with the guys we have right now. We should be able to get those guys. I mean, maximize their talent. I mean, you agree?
I agree, but also I want to say that a lot of times.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Chris funny too, man. Like I'm only bringing out shades on your show. He funny, bro. But I'm gonna have him tonight at 7:00, Chris. Believe me, I got another set for you, bro. But I think we also have to look at these teams that are winning the championship every year: Ohio State, the Michigans, the Indianas. A lot of times these teams are senior-related teams. So if you look at the guys that are coming up that are 4 stars, like the Cam Fountains, I'm sorry, Cam Crawford and Shelby, and some of these dudes, they're going to be older, man. They're going to produce, man. We just need to continue to replenish as those guys get older, man. We'll be there.
Man, will you stop playing? Stop playing, man. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. I'm serious, bro. Like I'm about to ban. You really got me hot with that one. I'm about to ban you up out. Hold on, let me check the internet first, and I'm about to. You got to be playing. Oh yeah, he's trolling. Don't play like that, man.
Hey, yo, SPJ, come on, bro.
Yeah. hey, don't. We're not doing that. I'm about to get you up out of here ASAP. You out. Don't don't even do that at all. Talk about Floyd Bukari. Man, are you kidding me? Hey, Half Breed, what's up, family? So yeah, man. So I'm waiting for Alan to come back in. Otherwise, I'm about to shut it down. I got to get out of here. Oh, everybody, I hopefully I'll be. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be on in a decent area enough after the game. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. You may see me on, but maybe not my face. I might just be on, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it on. I'm gonna try, but if not, it'll be tomorrow. Oh, okay. I appreciate you, fam. Yeah. So, Leon, any last thing you want to say before we get out of here, man?
Yeah, man. Just appreciate you coming back, man. We was missing you, brother. We glad you're here. I already told you before. You know what I mean? You set the culture for us, man. So I'm just happy that you provide this platform for us to come on and talk about USC and fight on, man. Let's get that dub tonight.
Absolutely, man. Hey, Leon, I appreciate, love y'all brothers, man. I appreciate you, man. And look, man, let's get this big time W tonight, man. That's what we want. I don't know where Allen is, but I got to get out of here. I got to make moves. I got some stuff. I got to get on this road. So, okay, yeah, man. So look, man, we are. I don't even have a score prediction. I don't even know how to do a prediction right now. I don't even know who's doing what. So let's just hope these guys come and play some inspired football. Let's hope Coach Eric Henderson, his audition tonight really showed that, look, he could schematically get these guys rolling and let these guys move and grow. Tell the young lady, fight on. Hey, fight on. All right, fam. Hey, fight on. All right, fam.
Jay.
Hey, likewise, fam. We love you, family. Hey, so until later on, listen, everybody stay blessed, man. We are out of here, man. Fight on, fight on, fight on.
Right on.